Welcome back to Love and Junk. I'm Laura.
I'm John.
And today we're trying another product from our friend Aldi.
Yeah, we love Aldi.
We do. So we have Gummy Alphabet on my side.
Gummy school buses. Interesting.
So they feel super soft. We gotta figure out if they're as soft as they feel. What do they taste like? Because I've never seen Gummy Alphabet or Gummy buses before. I don't think we've ever had gummies from Aldi before that I can remember.
I don't think so.
What's the quality like there? And we're gonna do a little back to school chit chat too. So I don't think we've ever had gummies from Aldi before. Like I said, I'm not really sure why they have these. Because I don't think anybody's sending their kids to school with gummies, are they? I mean, I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, because they're different than a fruit snack. These are, I assume, because they're a gummy. So, and I feel like if they were meant to go to school, they'd be in a smaller portion thing. I think maybe it's just for fun. I mean, I should get it. I'm that kind of person that's like, oh, it's around back to school. Fall into the back to school. Everything that says back to school, fall into that trap, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, does anybody actually send their kids to school with a home packed lunch anymore? I don't know.
I don't know. If you have kids that are of school age, let us know. I did when I was in school. We've talked about this before. If you've never seen our back to school, we've done a mukbang and a would you rather around this time that were kind of fun. We'll pop them in. I was the kind of kid that had the school lunch calendar on the refrigerator, and I would circle which days I would eat hot lunch. We were picky eaters, as we've said. So, I would eat pizza. That was my favorite back to school, or not back to school, but my favorite school lunch.
Yeah, I remember taking, some sack lunches sometimes.
But did you go by the calendar, or it was just like...
Well, I mean, we had pizza on a certain day, which I think was Thursday or Friday.
Oh, so you had a set day.
So I knew what day pizza was. But other than that, most of the time I found that calendar like at the bottom of my book bag at the end of the year.
I'm trying to think when I was a kid, they always had some sort of like open-faced turkey thing which sounds good to adult Laura, but child Laura, it had gravy and then it always was served with peas. I wanted nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with it. I remember liking chicken nuggets or chicken strips or some sort of chicken thing. And I remember liking pizza. And then there's the iconic school burger, right? That was always dry as it wants to be. And I didn't like condiments, so I don't know. Pizza was really the only thing I would say I really got excited about, so I took my lunch a lot. Sandwiches, though, I was like sandwich, chip, some kind of other thing. Like, very often, a sandwich, Cheetos was my chip of choice. And then, like, sometimes I'd get a little snack pack pudding or a little thing of cookies or, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
What about you?
A lot of times I would just have, like, a bologna and cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
And some chips and stuff like that. You know, sometimes a snack pack pudding type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like being so jealous because my friend James, his mom would make him like the graham crackers and frosting.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want that so bad. He let me try one of them once, and I was like, oh. So I begged my mom to make them for me, and she did.
The funny thing is, John told me this story, I don't know, a year or two ago, and then so the next time we went to the grocery store, we got frosting and graham crackers and had that for a little.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun to revisit things from childhood.
Yeah, if you didn't know, we went to high school together. And
yeah.
So, we had the same lunches there.
Right. Right now, I'm talking about elementary school as far as food. High school, we had pretty darn good food. We'll talk about that in a second, I would say. I thought it was good for high school food. So which do you want to try first?
Well, let's talk about this for a minute. These are from the Crazy Candy Company, or that's the brand.
Yep.
We mentioned we got them from Aldi, so...
Oh, 99 cents each.
Yeah. It says no certified synthetic colors. I don't know what certified synthetic colors are. And is that really qualifying it so that they're like, there are synthetic colors in here, just not certified ones?
Yeah. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. All right. And the same.
Do you have any flavors on yours that you know of?
No.
Okay, I'm going to
Nope.
cover up. Nope. No flavors.
All right, let's try school buses.
All right.
That's an iconic shape, right? I am so curious. We recently watched, we've been binging Lost in the Pond. So if you're from the UK, I want to know. But I'd really love to know wherever you're from, if it's not in the States. Here, it is the iconic yellow school bus. Sometimes there's a very small one. Then we have the medium size that have kind of a nose that stick out.
Yeah.
And then we have the big diesels that have a flat end. But it's always yellow, the same color yellow. No matter where you go in any state, they're all the same color. So I'm so curious if you live somewhere else. I know that it's not the typical yellow school bus from according to Lost in the Pond, which is where we get all of our information. But he never really said what they do go to school on.
Right. Yeah. What kind of school transportation?
Yeah. And I'm also curious if you rode a school bus to school when you were a kid. I did.
I did when I was in middle school and high school until I was able to drive.
Yeah. Okay. Elementary school, what did you do? Walk?
At one school I walked, and then like in the 5th grade switched to a Catholic school, and I rode my bike.
Oh, fun. We lived in a more rural area, and it was you had to go on a highway to get into the town, and so there was no bike riding, but I was always jealous of the kids that got to ride their bikes to school. I always thought that would be fun. All right, ready?
All right. Yeah, give it a sniff test. They smell good. It smells very limey, doesn't it?
Limey. Yeah.
Limey.
What I want to do is see, do we have different colors? We do have different colors, but do we have different flavors? That's what I really want to see.
Has to be, right?
It looked like a lot more.
Red, orange, and green.
Yeah, it looked like a lot more in here. I couldn't tell if there was some yellow and stuff too. 3 colors.
All right, we doing red first?
Let's do red.
All right.
A red school bus would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
They are soft in texture. They're pretty chewy.
Yeah, still has a chew to it. Mm-hmm. That's good. They seem very fresh. Mm-hmm. I hate when you get some gummies that are a little bit older and they're harder. Mm-hmm. That flavor's good though.
Mm-hmm. Red flavor. Tastes like, is it cherry or do you think a raspberry?
I don't think it's raspberry. I think it's either cherry or strawberry, but it's a little, ambiguous as far as what.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste like, strawberry is usually a little bit more subtle than that. I don't know. Let's go green. Now green could be, these could all just be fruit flavor, but green could be sour apple. It could be lime.
These actual gums do not look like school buses, though. They look like a VW bug.
Yeah.
I mean, not a bug.
A bus.
A bus, yeah.
They're definitely different flavors.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
That is good. That's lime, I think.
Yeah. For sure. Mm-hmm. Love it. That's good. Mm-hmm. Now, is the orange? Watch it be something weird like mango.
Let's not speak that into existence. You better be orange. Don't let me down. Mm-hmm. That's a good orange flavor.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay.
All right, let's do the calorie thing. Mm-hmm. Let's see what they are. Because I want to look at the back. I want to see what those non-artificial, non-certified flavors are.
We recently did another gummy. Now it escapes me what Jolly Rancher Misfits.
Yeah.
And we were shocked at the calories. For realsies, they are about the same size, maybe slightly larger. And it was 5 of them.
Yeah.
For I don't know, like 90 calories or something like
Something like that.
Which we were shocked. That's a lot of sugar for anybody, right?
Yeah.
Especially something targeted towards kids, I would say. I mean, sugar's bad for everybody. Let's not get it twisted. So, 90 calories again.
Okay.
How many little school buses, if you're using the other one as reference, was why I brought it up.
5.
These you can eat 7.
Ooh.
So, a few extras.
All right. Let's see.
However, I do think they're slightly smaller, so the sugar is probably about equal to the ones we just had.
See, it says on the back in the ingredients, natural and artificial flavors. Oh, this is about colors. All right. Never mind. Color.
So what does that mean when they say that? I mean, not that we have to go down that whole rabbit hole, but I wonder, do they use natural lime flavor, but they have to boost it a little bit? Is that what it means when there's natural and they use natural orange flavor, but it's not orangey enough, so let's add a couple of drops of something. It's kind of like when you're coloring something and it's for a holiday and you want it to be red,
right?
And there's some red color, but it looks more pink, so you want to bump it up, so you added a couple of extra drops. I wonder if that's the situation.
I'm thinking so. Anyways, it just says.
I was just asking that while you were busy reading.
Beta carotene under colors and spirulina extract. I don't know what that is.
Oh, everybody knows.
All right, those are good.
Okay, gummy alphabet. Let's see. Are they the same?
They're the same colors.
I don't think so. Maybe they are. These might be the same.
They could be the very same, just a different shape. But sometimes shape and texture really do affect flavor.
And size makes a difference, right?
That's right.
Because these are little bitties, so the chew might be different. Wait, there's different colors?
Oh, there are different colors. Good.
Okay.
Same company.
Who knows what to... That's the same. What do I need? Orange and green.
The crazy
So
candy company.
There is one... They're not this. They're not the same shade, so I don't know if it's an extra. I don't know. This is there. No.
It looks like. Yeah, we've got these. We've got these.
Try to pick an orange out, and they like.
Oh my gosh.
You'll see. They're like different. John will get a shot to insert. They're like different shades. So I don't know if that's a different color than that.
I think they are.
Who knows? So one could be pineapple. One could be, I don't know.
Lemon, maybe?
Oh, no. I mean, it could be, but I'd really like it for it to be pineapple.
All right, back to the green.
Who knows what? I have an F.
And I have an A. These are smaller.
Mm-hmm. The chew is very different with them being so tiny.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume you can eat hundreds and hundreds of them. Same flavor.
Same flavor. The green is lime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Let's go this light one. I have an X. Now, what do we think about these parents and grandparents? Obviously, kids are going to want to, I want my initial and I want to spell out. It depends on how old they are. They're wanting to spell things out, which is fun if they're not sharing the letters with somebody else. Go ahead and get them full of cat hair if you want to. But if you're sharing, little kids are going to be playing with this.
Yeah, they need their own bag. They're only 99 cents. So.
Oh!
What flavor is that?
Pineapple.
Ah, pineapple.
Oh gosh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good pineapple.
Highly recommend.
This one's got to be lemon.
Lemon. What else is yellow?
Ooh, I have an N.
I don't know. I think I have an R. What else is yellow? Banana?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you usually don't see banana in gummies.
Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon.
And it's good. It's not like Pledge. It's not like Cleaner.
Yeah, those are
very strong lemon.
Z or Z, wherever you're from.
When you look at this We'll have to compare it. This looks like pink rather than red, how the school buses were, so I anticipate this is going to be strawberry.
I'm thinking so too.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What did I have? What the heck letter
Nobody
is
knows.
it? I think it's a T.
The misshapen tea. That's that orange flavor again. It's good.
When we went live recently, sorry if you missed it, we're going to be doing it again more frequently.
Yeah.
We played a game. We could use these letters and be like, in order to eat your candy, you have to think of something in the category that starts with that letter.
Ah, very nice. Good twist.
All right.
Mine's an M or a W.
I have an H. Strawberry.
For sure. So I'd say the other one was cherry. Those are good.
Yeah. Very good, especially for a book.
Again, chew on that is really good. Texture's good. I like them.
I actually prefer these. If you have $1, you know how we like to say $1 in a vending machine, which one are you going to buy? Which one would you say?
I like the school buses.
Oh, and I like these. Good. Then we don't
I mean,
have
I
to
like
share.
the flavors in that one, but I like it like a little bit bigger. Those would be good for kids, you know. You can get them a little bag, separate them out.
And I don't like the big mouthful, so I like these better, but I also like the variety of flavors. Pineapple in particular. Okay, ready? The calories on this one. The answer is, hey, dang, I could have been up for the new Jeopardy!
Yeah.
Host.
Wow.
Did you hear? There's 2 new hosts. Maya Bialik, which we really loved her. I mean, and Blossom when we were kids. I watched Blossom.
Yeah,
but
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory is where we really enjoy her from. But then the other host was a producer on the show or something, I think. I don't know. Anyways, they're going to have dueling hosts. So 95 calories is the answer. How many gummies can you eat? How many gummy letters?
I'm going to say 15.
15 is right.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't win anything on my game show. 15 of them. So that seems better. It seems like a better value to get. You know how maybe I'm just a big kid at heart because I feel like I'd rather have 15 of something. Here you go. Here's a handful instead of here's 3.
Yeah, but when you're a kid, how often are you looking at those calories, you know?
No, but some parents divvy
they do.
it out like portions, you know.
Right.
Anyway, these are fun. I would say on a scale of throw the rest of these in the trash to run, hurry, and get more, we're probably not going to buy more. We have an endless supply of candy in our home.
But I would buy more.
But for $1, by comparison, I'm not knocking any other brand, but by comparison, when we were done with that video we referred to, there was a handful of them left. There wasn't as many. So I think the value is better in these. You get way more gummies for the same price. Now, that being said, the other ones were Jolly Rancher brand.
Yeah, so you pay for the brand name, right?
But they're not better.
But they're not better. Right.
Yeah.
I do like these better than those.
Me
and they're
too.
cheaper, so.
So how would you rank them?
I'll give them a 4.
Yeah, I think I would too as far as gummies go. I prefer more variety of flavors in the school buses, so I do prefer the alphabet, but they're good. Nice
They
little
are
gummies.
good. Yeah.
So
I'm impressed.
Me too. I would rank them also a 4. I don't think we're gonna buy them again. I don't think it's worth like running back over to Aldi to get them, only because we eat gummies frequently. That's a snack that we choose when we're gonna have a snack. We're gonna have a candy or a sweet. But like I said, we just always have stuff for videos. We don't need to go buy more.
Right.
So anyway, favorite subject? Do you remember when you were a kid? A kid, not high school.
Kid. Favorite subject. I loved like science stuff.
Yeah, I did too. You know, we've talked about this before. And if you're here for just the food review, see ya. We're just going to talk about school just for a couple of minutes. But
yeah.
When I was a kid, I really loved social studies.
Oh, I love that too. Like history and stuff was really good. I love that until you got like older, and then things got more like you got to read pages 30 through 105.
I just remember, we learned more. It wasn't so specific, so we would learn about different continents and maybe the people that lived on the different continents and what their exports were and a little bit of history, how people came to inhabit that part of the world and maybe the foods they ate and stuff. And I remember having a really fun teacher that would bring in a treat, if we were learning about South America, when we were done with that unit, we would get a treat from there to experience. And, who knows, maybe that's what sparked that passion of learning about the world and different cultures. And, I loved that as a kid. I also really did love science too. Yeah. I loved the specials is what we called it, which was art and music. I didn't love gym. I liked gym depending on what we were doing, but I was definitely more into art and music. Still am.
I loved anything that would play a film during.
Yeah. I saw a meme, and I'm going to share it on Instagram. So if you're not following us on Instagram, bing, let's pop that in. It was something about you knew you were going to have a good day if you walked into class and saw this. And it was one of the old TVs on the cart. That was the best feeling ever. Or like the movie projector was in your room.
Yeah, in elementary school, that's what we had were those projectors and stuff. That was really interesting.
That was my first experience with ASMR, and of course I didn't know what that was when I was, 8 years old, but I loved that sound when the movie theater or the movie projector would start up and when it would be done and the tape would go. I loved that sound.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then when we were in high school, we said we would talk about food a little bit there. We had a cafeteria line. So I'm so curious. Let us know how it was when you were in school. It was the same thing in elementary school, but there was like a choice or two. It was either like a peanut butter sandwich or whatever hot lunch it was. So it was a hamburger or like a peanut butter sandwich.
And I remember we had like a green punch card, and you can get a lunch, but no shake. Or you had a red punch card and you can get a shake with your lunch.
Right, but in elementary school.
Oh, in elementary school.
Did you just have one choice? Was there always peanut butter sandwiches at your school?
I don't remember that.
I think there was, I know there was in my school because some kids only got hot lunch. It was taken care of or whatever. And so, there was assistance for that or whatever. So they always had an alternative to whatever the hot lunch was. So in my school, it was peanut butter sandwiches. And then in high school, we had a shake machine. We always had burgers. That was the staple. Instead of the peanut butter sandwich in elementary, we always had burgers.
Yeah, always had burgers.
In our high school. And then what I always ate, there was a separate little line. Sometimes I ate it just because the line was always shorter. And it was baked potatoes that you could load up with like cheese and chopped ham and onions or whatever you wanted, or salad. And there was always a soup. And that's what I ate most of the time.
And I never, ever once, I think, went through that line.
Really?
I probably got the same thing every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Burger. Dried up burger.
Yeah. Fries.
Did we have fries? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Jello. Jello in a bowl.
Really? Yeah. Oh, I never ate that. Anyway, interesting.
And I do remember a lot. There was this one guy that was there. His name was Anthony. We would finish eating, and see, the whole horticulture class had all these plants around the cafeteria. And every time we would go to leave, people would line up to leave the cafeteria to go to their next class. And he would walk up to this one swamp plant and lift it up out of the pot and then put it back down. And it reeked so bad throughout the whole cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let us know. We talked about how we got to school and we talked about what we had for lunch. Those are the important things.
Yeah.
In high school, I would say still I was more into electives. I was kind of into government a little bit when I learned it was going to be a lot of debate and that kind of thing, which is funny because that would lead more into what you do for a living. I did enjoy that. However, we did have a couple of upperclassmen in my government class that made it a little intimidating. It's kind of like now. I feel passionate about some things, but it's not always worth the fight. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But in class, you have to. You're made to, you know?
Yeah.
So, anyway, what about you? What did you like in high school? What was your favorite? Oh, I also loved photography. I loved.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I love photography. Yeah.
I don't know. My favorite part of high school was the end of the day. I
Was
think.
graduating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, we went to high school together. We went to junior high together, then high school together.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this little chit chat. Check for these gummies at your local Aldi.
Yeah.
That's all we have for today. Make sure you're subscribed while you're here. Why not? That's what all the cool kids are doing. Yeah. We should peer pressure them. Speaking of school.
You know you want to.
That's right.
Everybody else is doing
is. Yep, that's right. Make sure to follow us on social media if you're not already. Everything's linked in the channel banner.
Yeah.
Now, if you love back to school time, either as a parent or as a child, I loved back to school as a kid.
As a kid, I did not love back to school as a kid, but as an adult, I loved it.
No, but as a kid, I loved like picking out a new backpack and a new lunchbox and all the new school supplies. I still love like school supplies, don't I? I still want to look, even though I have nobody to buy them for. I still love all that stuff.
One of her happiest purchases that was made recently was a 10-pack of notebooks.
Yeah, I love notebooks and pens and markers and I love that stuff. Anyway, if you love any of that stuff, or us, or Gummies, or Aldi, or the video, give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel when you do that. That's all we have for today. See you next time.
That's it, guys.
Bye.
Bye.